And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Mashinky. I think it's time to go into this age. This is the electric age, which means electric overhead wires, and who knows what shenanigans we'll get into. But let's spend that. I do have a net positive on my diesel. So if we look at just diesel here, last year we had a net positive. Not much of a net positive, but it was a net positive either way. So yeah, that's pretty good. And go. So now there are electric tokens. Glorious. All right. Power and plants. A large number of foreign investors have responded to the government's tender for power plant construction. According to the representative of one of the international companies, these projects are the big thing. Okay. Expand the current power plant blocks. Some of the new facilities are being tested. They're scheduled to start providing electricity to the area this year. Of course, power plants consume huge amounts of fuel, whether it's coal or oil. We've got many years of experience in massive railway network. Let's do it. Earn at least 100 tokens. Build at least 2 upgrades for power plants. Okay, well, and electrification here. You need electricity. So we've got a new button down here for electric stuff. From power plants to power infrastructure, consumers, industry buildings. All right. So, what infrastructure? Okay, there we go. Electric pole, tower, underwater, okay, transformer, and remove. So are poles like okay, there's now we have electrified railway. Okay, so let's look at our depot. Is there another extension? No, there's not. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. What is this? Wrangling. Maybe we have to electrify something before we see it. Oh, the other thing I did a thing just to test things out. I built a little truck loop here to deliver extra coal down here. So we have more coal that we can deliver, because this was consuming quite a lot of iron moving down into steel down here. So I wanted to keep this up and running and operational. So to do that, I needed more coal up here, because we have plenty of iron. It was coal that we were short on. So I wanted to make sure we had enough coal to go around. Plus, we could probably do another train for this. Okay, and start. And we could probably do a couple more trucks. Let's see. Maybe we have some new trucks that we could use. Coal. No, we don't. So I want to duplicate you. And you. And you. Three more trucks on the way. As you can see, I built the locomotive works on here. I don't know if that did anything, but you know, it is what it is. So we have 2 coal plants, or 2 coal mines generating coal for this one station, and the orders on this are set to unload. So it forces them to unload here, and the station gets it, and all is happy. These trains move at a pretty good clip too, 81 miles an hour, not bad. Okay, power plants. Let's look for the, oh, there's one. And now we have a farm. Ooh. food and something here, but it needs power. Okay, oil power station. So this one would require oil, but we don't get any tokens for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not sure what this is. Liquid fuel depot. Well, that would be nice to have, but we would need power tokens in order to actually get that up and running. So let's go see if there is a better place for that. Is there? This looks like a coal. Yeah, this is a coal power station. We have coal mine. We have a couple coal mines down here. That looks pretty good. So, and this would be able to supply power. There's really nothing around to power, though. How about this one over here? What is this one? That's another coal. Okay, that's another big option. We have lots of coal around here. I think I'm going to go with this one first. It's a little longer on the coal runs, but overall I think it would be better. So let's spend some serious money. You know, electrified railway is great and all, but I think we're probably going to have to upgrade to that. Under the 6. Lots of potential coal. Let's then build right away the signal box so we can expand these. Okay. Again, we're going to be consuming a lot of materials for this. So we've got one over here, one down here. That's a good start. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a station pointing this way. And we're going to do a station pointing this way. And right away, we're going to want the signal box. Ooh, we don't have... Ooh, we are really low on iron. Wow, I didn't even realize. Freight station. Okay, now down here, same deal. Signal box. Freight station. And then expand. Okay. These two are ready to go. Let's clear a path. Like that. And if we double that up, it'll probably go along this side. I'm not sold on needing that yet, so I'm not going to spend my precious tokens on that just yet. Okay, let's get a bridge over this. Get this hooked up. Get that hooked up. As far as the depot goes, we could probably share a depot by quite a lot of these. Okay. Okay, coal power plant is ready to go. Now, I don't know if we have enough iron tokens to actually make this work. A lot of trains require iron tokens, and that's where a lot of them are going. How is our iron token supply? I hate how this defaults. There we go. Vehicles are pretty much all that we're consuming there. And we're only net positive, like, 240, 250, somewhere in there every year. Not a huge amount. Okay. Now, are there upgrades? I don't see any new upgrades. I was hoping, because we have plenty of oil supply to this refinery. Ooh, there is power. Yes. There is a difference of power, and that would add even more. Oh, that's worthwhile. I'm glad I built over here, because then we can really increase our pushing in of... Oh, look at this one too. Oh, beautiful. So we'll see how much power we're actually able to supply here. So first things first, let's get an engine that doesn't break the bank. Not really sold on that. For this closer one, no, they're about equal distance. This one's actually a little bit closer than this one. I don't think I need too much horsepower, or not horsepower, but speed. This one would work pretty well, but that's 100 iron right off the bat. Okay. So let's get this started. Coal. More iron. No, not... Okay, yeah, it's coal. Eight, 9. I mean, that's 135. That should be plenty. Go here. Go here. Start. That should be plenty of coal movement. Let's see what we can afford here. No, not on the station, on the coal mine. Okay, coal storage, you're fine. Maintenance shed. Second head frame, that uses iron. Third, ooh, there's a third head frame now. Okay, that's good. But it requires power tokens in order to do that. So hopefully we'll get some tokens out of this. All right, let's speed things up. Get these guys down here. Load him up with a little bit of coal. I'm going to need to ramp up my iron production as well. Okay. We have 8 power. Okay, let's go see. Go to power. Electric pole. Not enough space. You're going to do me like that, huh? Bingo. So it looks like this is using 2 power. And look at that. We just radically increased how much oil we're able to move. Or make, I should say. And it's not even consuming more oil. It's just more efficient, which is what I like. So this is using what looks like 2 power. So this should show, oh, it's only using 1. Okay, that's interesting. Now I could get down here. No, see, I don't want to click. I want to click on you. There we go. I'd like to get a little bit of that. And some power would really bump this up. Like by a lot. So, how do we get power down here? Wasn't even paying attention to like how expensive these were. Well, it's not too bad. Hey, why don't you... Not enough space, really? There you go. Huge boost. Oh yeah, that's a ton of coal coming in. Now, I'm going to assume if this thing runs out of coal, it would basically shut everything down, right? But we're earning power tokens. So if we come down here and build some of these extensions, coal storage, maybe a maintenance shed. We don't really have the iron for that yet. But we should be able to get some power like that. Bump that up by a lot. All right. He didn't run out of coal, so that's good. And there are extensions onto this as well. So we can get another 3 there and another 3 there. But it's going to cost a lot of power tokens in order to do that. Yeah, you're going to load up with quite a lot. So obviously this train can be way longer, but it's iron tokens is where we're going to run out of. I don't think I'll be able to duplicate this. Yeah, 181 iron in order to get that. Let's check on where our iron tokens are coming from. I don't think they're coming from here. Yeah, there's no iron tokens to be had at this factory here. Where are they at? I think the tool, yeah, it's over here. This little guy here. Tons and tons of potential more tokens over here. Yeah, a lot of... It's going to consume more iron. Is there a power station? There's a power station. There's a couple power stations up here. There's 2 coal power stations. There's a coal mine over here. I don't even remember doing that. So we could get this coal mine moving over to here, get this powered up, and have some of this power come down and get into here and really ramp up production. Yeah, there's definitely some boosts that we could put down here, which would increase. Yeah, I mean, it would increase the consumption of iron, obviously. Power plus 2 more iron plus the 3 iron gives you an extra. This is oil power. And that doesn't give us any oil tokens at all. Yeah, not any oil tokens, unfortunately. Tokens are going to be really hard to generate here in a bit. Let's go down here. We have plenty of iron here. Lots of iron down here. I wonder if we should redo these trains and spruce this up a little bit. You know, expand the station. We'd probably have to expand it down. But there's definitely some efficiencies that we could dig out of this. Okay. Just getting a feel for what we can do. Not really much on the iron mine that power would give us. Yeah, these are some old trains. 284s. Yeah, those are some old trains. I think those are coal-based. Yeah. So it's going to take me a little bit to sort of cycle through. But I definitely want to get power down here. At the very least. So I think a couple of coal, or a couple of stations here. Just in case we come across another coal vein somewhere. Looks like I'm going to have to. Bridge over right here. Okay. So, where's the best place? I think best place for a depot is probably back here. Give ourselves some space in case we want to use this one for something. All right. The Bengal. I mean, it's 43 miles an hour, but I don't mind that too much. I'd rather not use more oil or diesel tokens. That would probably not work out so well for us. Coal. Extensions. We're getting short on our options here. Oh, more iron tokens, great. Uh, 120, 150, almost exactly 6 long. I mean, 150 is pretty darn good. Let's see freight station. I don't really want to do a signal box over here. I don't think I need one. Coal hopper would be nice, but that is 200 iron, and we don't really have that at all. Okay. So what do we want to power down here? Sawmill would be nice. I mean, I definitely want to power this thing, if I can. This might be a little tricky. How do I power? Why is this just, is it just 4 around? So the expansions don't really do anything for us? Oh, I wish I knew that. That would have been nice to know. These are all coming from way up here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of iron. I could be moving a lot more iron into this. This 34 iron at a shot is a little iffy. I mean, I could shift this over one. These are 2 different stations. Really like to get in there and power this. So, station here. We are gonna pause it. Nope, I want to pause it. We're going to bring you in there. Okay. Then this one. Bring you in there. Okay. Signal wise. Like that. It's a little wonky. A little bit wonky, but it is what it is. And then we're definitely going to want a depot there, because if we're going to be replacing all of those. Okay, so let's go 3 and then 1. All right, and then this one. Like that. And just swap over which ones go where. Like so. And then I'll be able to do that. And it should still cover that. I mean, if need be, we could put the waiting room on it, and that would increase the catchment. So we could do that. I mean, not that any passengers would exist there, but it is what it is. And then we could go even further. Connect. Oh, there's, okay. distance of 2, distance of 4. So we could go like up here and then over there like that. These use steel tokens. Wow. I think that coal mine is going to get powered just by default. Well, at least we have a use for the steel tokens. Is this not getting... Where's my... Oh, I'm stopped. Like, why is this thing not moving? That would be why. Okay, so our first load of power is coming in. I want to connect you up there. Leave some space here for some extra extensions. So this is going to definitely power the coal mine. The important one is look at all that. So the number of electricity bolts, I wonder if that is what dictates how much power it draws. So there's 2 here. We'll see. Let's where's the train here? Let's get this train unloaded here. All right, that looks like it's every 30 seconds. 4 every 30 seconds. All right, there's 8. I see 2 here, so maybe it's just by building. It looks like it might be just based on the buildings. So we should now see a ton of consumption from here and lots of more tokens. At the very least, we get some more iron tokens out of it. That's good, because we need iron tokens. Big time. Wow, this thing is consuming a lot of material. All right, well, the other item that I need to do is possibly improve the track, improve the iron coming down from here, because... yeah, this is filling up by a lot. And maybe even, well, yeah, this wasn't really all that much. Not a huge benefit there. So that was a lesson learned right there. Don't surround the factories. You are going to need the extension. I'm going to start building onto these. Plus, well, let's get you. Go to depot. He's unloaded. Yep, he's unloaded. Extension, we want signal box. And then one of the reasons I let this out is I can just do that and that. And now I can have longer trains and more material. All right, this one's waiting on depot. We can just sell him outright. And I'll slowly sell all the trains in this line and maybe beef them up a little bit. We're going to also need the really expensive signal box on this side. Thinking up this way is probably going to be the better station. Come on. Come on. There it is. Yeah, we won't be able to do that because not enough space. But at the very least... Oh, yeah, let's send you to depot. Go to depot. Reverse. It's an old engine. That's a really old engine. Phew. Yikes. And just for funsies, let's see what happens when we upgrade this to electrified rail. So let's sell these. And then go to electrified, upgrade here. Okay. So those are all electrified there. Let's see what engines we have. There we go. So these are use electric tokens. Pretty good horsepower. Look at that. Look at the nice horsepower and speed. I mean, I don't know what our electric token production is. Looks like maybe 40-ish per year. So that might be an option, using electric rail here. We're missing out on a lot of things. So let's do this. Upgrade. Is that iron? Are those iron tokens costing? Holy cow. Yeah, those are iron tokens. Wow. So what's the speed on those? 124. 96 iron 96 iron tokens. Which I just now am able to place down. All right, our first electrified railway. I don't know if we have to actually hook it up with power. Doesn't look like there's a connection of power here. And let's check the station here. This is still showing 2. All right, once this is empty, we will send to depot. And done. Go to depot. You did a great job, sir. Whoever ran this engine did a great job, but times are a-changing, and we have to move on. That was a long train. Now, I'm assuming that we're going to need a lot of iron tokens for this, but that's an assumption. So let's just sell this first. Now, the engines, if we look at this, this is iron tokens, and this is steel tokens. This is longer. 15. I would like this one. It would be nice. As far as the wagons go, let's look at iron. Yeah, those are going to require iron tokens. So I need a ton of iron tokens in order to generate a ton of iron tokens. Unfortunately. So maybe the first engine that we get... Oh, I'd hate to use... I like the speed on this one. But that's costing iron token. Wow, it's just non-stop token madness here. Yeah, it's gonna be a few minutes. So let me maybe fudge it a little bit. Do an EMD. Oh, see, that uses iron tokens too. Iron and steel. Well, this doesn't use... Let's do this one. No iron tokens on that one. iron. Of course. We need a temporary solution to this. So again, we have 8 length that we can work with. 8.17 is good to go. That is 54 at a time. So from here up to here, start. I need to generate some iron tokens. So I need a train to do just that. Food delivered to shops. Yeah, we'll get around to it. We'll get around to it. Haven't generated 100 tokens yet. Power community in the building expansion, also fuel consumption. Overall power consumption. Read from the power pump below. Consumers. We know there's a number of electrified formulas. The building extensions. Each building counts for 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is definitely what I thought. Overhead lines for distance of floor tiles. Whole branch of electric network. Okay, that's good. I'm glad we learned. Today we learned. All right, this one is much faster. 87 miles an hour, cruising down the road here. Excellent. All right, well, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.